Hey, this is MovieGuy 2005 once again. Welcome back to another video as I continue my marathon of John Carpenter movie reviews. And this time it's going to be a movie review on the 1980 horror film, The Fog. Bolt your doors, lock your windows. There's something in the fog. Let's go ahead and start with the plot, shall we? So basically, Antonio Bay is celebrating its 100th anniversary. And exactly 100 years ago, there was a clipper ship named the Elizabeth Dane that was horrifically wrecked under unknown circumstances. But it is later revealed in the film that 6 founders of Antonio Bay deliberately wrecked the ship themselves by luring it to its wreckage and destruction and what have you. And because Captain Blake is a wealthy man with leprosy, and the founders were disgusted at the thought of having a leper colony nearby. So, as a result, all the crew members, including Captain Blake, all perish. And the founders steal the gold from Elizabeth Dane to establish Antonio Bay. And on their 100th anniversary, the ghosts of the dead crew members come back to exact their revenge on the descendants of the 6 founders, including Father Malone, which his grandfather was one of the 6 founders of Antonio Bay. So, yeah, that's basically the plot of the film. This is a very good, very creepy movie. It's got a really good atmosphere in it. Very moody as well. Adrian Barbeau stars in the film as Stevie Wayne, who's a DJ at Antonio Bay. Jamie Lee Curtis, who had been in Halloween a couple years prior. Because Halloween was 1978, this came out in 1980. She plays the hitchhiker that Nick Castle picks up, played by Tom Atkins. Nick Castle. The character's named after the actor that played Michael Myers in the original Halloween behind the mask. And you also have Charles Cyphers in this, who plays a character named Dan O'Bannon. Another character named after one of John Carpenter's collaborators, which, of course, Dan O'Bannon had worked with Carpenter previously on Dark Star, being the co-writer and star of that movie. Or one of the stars, I should say. And you have a small but memorable appearance by John Houseman in the film, he's the old guy telling the ghost stories to the children. And you have Janet Leigh, who was in the Alfred Hitchcock film Psycho, which Janet Leigh was actually Jamie Lee Curtis's mother in real life. Yes, really, she was. And of course, Hal Holbrook is Father Malone in this. Just great atmosphere. I think the music really fits well with this movie, like the very eerie music. A great direction by John Carpenter. I heard that John Carpenter isn't the most proud of the film, from what I heard, or at least I heard it wasn't really his favorite film that he ever made. But, oh well, I thought the direction was pretty good. I thought it was really solid. I really like the look of the fog itself. I think it looks very believable. I really like how they did the ghosts too. Something like seaweed or something like that. And they have like the red glowing eyes. It looks very creepy. you know, honestly, I don't think I'll ever look at fog outside the same way again, because I'm worried if the fog looks like this, well, I'm probably going to be in big trouble, because I'm probably going to be one of the 6 founders of Antonio Bay. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about that right now. Not yet, but anyway. Enough of that. Really good acting in this movie. I really like the cast. Just great cast, too. I mean, wow. I mean, of course, like I mentioned, Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis, and John Houseman, Janet Leigh, Hal Holbrook. Just really wonderful cast for this. I mean, definitely one of the best horror movies. I would probably say one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. One of my favorite other John Carpenter movies, alongside Escape from New York, which will be coming up next. Big Trouble in Little China, The Thing, They Live. Halloween, of course. So, yeah. Do I recommend this movie? Yes. I absolutely recommend it if you're a fan of ghost story movies. Oh, speaking of which, this is a really good ghost story, too. Very fascinating, very interesting. Very intriguing, too. I think The Changeling is also a ghost story, too, if I remember correctly, which I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard a lot of good things about that one, too. I am aware that there is a remake of this that came out in 2005. I haven't seen it, and God help me, I really don't want to, because I've heard a lot of bad things about it. But if you somehow, some way, some shape or form want me to watch that remake, I'll think about it. But right now, no. But yeah. But anyway, I recommend this movie if you haven't seen it, especially if you're a fan of ghost story movies like this. So yeah. This is a great movie. So yeah. That concludes my review for The Fog. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.